Hello, this is Rebecca, the Steampunk Planner, and I have a few things that I recently purchased from Amazon that I want to go through right now. My sticker book that I currently have, stickers aren't releasing from anymore. So I've purchased a passport and this standard size traveler's notebook, sticker book release book, and I also have an order in that's going to be coming in from Allie's Plan soon with more. So I'll show you those when they come in. And then I have run out of my Tombow double stick tape roller. So I decided to try these. Again, came from Amazon. It's supposed to be a 360 maneuvering, so I hope that'll work. There's 4 pins, and each pin has tape in it and 2 refills. So that's a lot of tape, and it was for half the price of 3 of the Tombow ones. So I'll let you know how that goes. We'll do a review later. But right now, I would like to talk about the my birthday gift that I purchased. I did a short letting you guys know I have it. I'm going to be using the DeAtramentris Archive ink in black in this, and I'll show you why. So I used gift cards to purchase this pen. It's an Esterbrook SD. All of Esterbrook's pens come with this beautiful little card, which I think is just adorable, along with the QR code to their site. And I was very surprised with this box. It does not let you get anything out of it, which honestly is good. It means nothing's going to fall, but you have to collapse it back together to be able to get the inside out and get the pen out of the holder. So I think that was clever of them, very smart of them. It's funny because I couldn't get the pen out. But anyway, it's a beautiful matte black. Now, I do know this released at the beginning of this year, or maybe it was Christmas of last year, but it took me this long of gift cards to be able to purchase it. I don't mind the stiletto black leather look of the clip, and there are a couple rings around the piston cap and where this cap meets the pen that have that shiny black, but it's not too aggressive as far as I'm concerned. The feel of this pen is beautiful, and it's not heavy, even with being a piston. So it has a little area here where you can see the ink. It's not too big, so I do wonder about when I start running out of ink, if I'm actually going to notice it before I notice it. You know what I mean? And this is an exquisite nib. Now, it looks like hematite to me, but it is dipped to look like that, and it's gorgeous. The piston has its own screw-on cap, which is great because then you know that you're not going to lose that cap, and you know this piston is not going to accidentally get pressed when you're writing with it. The mechanism works beautifully, and I am excited to get my ink in here and start working with it. Now, one of the things I did research while I was waiting for this pen was others had purchased pens, like the TWSBI green and black pen. It has a black nib. And I found out the black nibs are actually dipped. They're stainless steel nibs that have been dipped in a black coating to give it that look. And it's exquisite, it's beautiful, but I did find out because of that coating that there may be a bit of a difference in the nib and how it actually works. And that difference could very easily be that instead of this being a fine, it could be more of a medium type of writing. So we'll find out. I've got everything together here that I need to do this, and the ink has actually been sitting for a little bit. So I'm just going to gently, I don't like to aggressively shake my inks, even with shimmer in them, because I've had it happen before that when I take the cap off after doing it, the ink explodes everywhere because it bubbles and it gets in the cap. And yeah, no, I do not need to be cleaning that up. So I am going to, I popped the bubble there using the Tootsie Roll I got from the Goulet pen when I ordered that. And this really is nice and easy to be able to fill. They did say on Goulet that you want to do 3 pumps. So I did 3. I'm going to assume that's just making sure that this gets into the pen well. I assume when I press down, it's going to expel, and when I let go, it will pull up. So I don't know how many times I actually need to do that. I'll know that on the next time, since this is a fresh fill. So I'm going to get everything closed up and we're going to get going. All right, I've got my book, and here's all of my inks that I have put into my A5, and there it is. The archive ink is right there, along with, I actually do have the white. I haven't used the white as of yet, only because the last time it was Dr. Martin's white ink that I tried, but it really gummed up my fountain pens. It is a fountain pen and a dip pen. I got both of those, and it just made a huge mess. Now, one thing that I have found with this black ink, the archival ink, it's actually more of a black gray than it is of a black. So it does dry quickly. That's why I love the archival ink. But I'm still looking for a true black, fast-driving archival ink that's actually a true black. So I'm over here in October. I still have not done or chosen at this time my ink for October. And I will show that later in a different video. But I want to go ahead and write in here, and I am finding that this is more of a medium nib writing than a fine nib. And yes, you know me, I have to write at an angle, so I had to adjust the screen for that, or the camera. And it is the Raven Fine Nib Esterbrook SD. And normally I go ahead and fast forward through my writing, but I have had some comments about, I like your writing, and I've had other comments of, is this actually how you write? So I figured I'm going to go ahead and just do this at normal writing. I'm getting used to the feel of this pen. One of the things that I do want to mention is normally when I'm using one of my Pilot click pens, a TWSBI pen, which I'm not quite happy with TWSBI at this moment, but we'll talk about that again later. I also have a few other pens, and I have to press, not hard, but I have to press down, kind of like when you're using a pencil or a regular gel pen. With this pen, it's like it glides. I don't have to put much pressure. I don't have to do much at all. And the ink just flows out of this. So I'm really impressed. Really, really impressed. Now, I know that other fountain pen users will rinse a pen before putting ink in it. I find that when I do that, and I don't allow it to dry fully, water gets into the ink and it destroys it waters down that ink, so it's not the true color. Also for me, I wanted to get busy in this pen and find out what it's like, so having to clean it and then dry it and then wait, and yeah, no. So I usually go straight in. I will clean the nib, make sure there's nothing on it, but I want to test it right now doing a Zentangle and just see how that's going to feel. Now I apologize, I'm not really good at drawing and talking at the same time. I don't think I'm good at drawing and writing at this, or talking and writing at the same time. No, I can't draw and write at the same time. That's definite. But this really is a very nice write. I am extremely impressed. I think and feel that I've made a really good decision in trying the Esterbrook Esty and the let's see, which one was my other? Montverde, as my two first pens, first official pricier pens. And when I say pricier, I'm talking about I've spent more than $50 on these. It was unfortunate. I kind of wanted to order this from Esterbrook, but Goulet was the only ones that had it in a fine. I was not able to find any of them in extra fine, which I probably would have been happy with. Now, I have sent an email out to Esterbrook to find out if I could get a nib for this in the extra fine, but I haven't heard back from them yet. I'm really happy with how this is drawing. I am really happy with how it fills in, the flow, the feel. I am definitely impressed with this pen beyond. So happy to have received it. And I love how I'm not going to have to worry about this ink drying up in the pen. I will be using it daily, and I'm definitely going to use it for the month of October in my work and class planner. I am really looking forward to that. I'm pretty sure I will continue using this with the archival ink until I can find another ink that I'm happy with at that time. So I do have one other thing that I want to show you. So let me close this all up and get it out of the way. And this, I actually did place an order with Esterbrook, and it is for a few of the things that I saw when I was looking for the Raven. I've got way too many things on my desk. Sorry, hold on a second. Now, I have had quite a few people, I will point this out, that have said that I really should cover up my address. I have said multiple times where I live in my videos, so that's why I haven't considered covering it up, but I will start doing so. So thank you to those who have reached out to say something. Now, when Esterbrook first sent out their Raven pen, quite a few people received them with these blotting boards. I contacted them. They did not realize the website stated that they were out. They did still have some, so I was able to get 2 sets. So I want to show them to you. They are beautiful. I've actually also reached out to them to find out who was the artist who created this design. Again, I haven't heard back. I'm hoping to hear back on that at some point in time. These are just gorgeous. So you get 3 of what to me is a traveler's notebook, a little, maybe like a slim A5. And then 3, 2 sets of 3, and what would be more like a little bit larger than a passport. So I will be using those in my 2025 Sterling Ink planners. I can look forward to that. And then the next item, which once I saw it, I had to have it. I did. I am a tree frog person. I love the dainty tree frogs. I love dart frogs. Now, when I first got my N1 Sterling Ink Traveler's regular size, along with the notebooks, I went ahead and purchased this. And it is the Traveler's Notebooks B. And I started using it and then just started having issues because all it did was slide all over the book. So it actually hangs on a brandy snuffer that I have my compliment cards in. So when I saw this, I had to get it instead. So this is the Esterbrook Company Tree Frog book clip. And I am beyond happy. I love this card. It is so cute. And it talks about the fact that tree frogs are seen as symbols of good luck in many countries and religions. So here he is. And I honestly thought he was going to be, this frog, was actually going to be very similar to my bumblebee in the fact that it's just going to slide on. But to my amazement and my love and happiness, it is actually a clip. So this will sit on my desk. I love the red eyes. It would have been cool if they did a little bit more enamel on this, but I kind of figured they didn't, being the fact that it's a clip and it needs to be able to maneuver, and you probably would break the enamel too easily. I don't know. I don't work with that. But I have my planner book here for work and class, and I want to give it a try and see what it's like. And I'm at the halfway point right now in my planner book, and you can see it easily got a hold of all of the pages without crimping or anything. Let me try the use, which is thicker side. And same thing, it had no problem clamping on, and it's not buckling the page. I accidentally slid the page a little bit, so I'm really happy. Oh, he's so cute. So yeah, he's going to be on my desk. Definitely on my desk. I'm beyond happy with this. Look at that little face. All right. Well, he's going to take care of my books. You're going to see him in a lot more of my videos, but he will go back into the box when I'm done. So thank you so much for joining me today. I had a lot more to discuss this time, and not just about my pens, but I am so happy that I purchased this Esterbrook. If there are any not too expensive pens, I'm not going to spend $1,000 on a pen, I'm sorry, that you can recommend. I'm happy to go look at them and research them. If you have an ink in mind that is the deep dark black that dries quickly and is archival, please let me know. And if you want to reach out to Esterbrook and get your own fog, please do. These are great, and like I said, these blotters are back. I do have a review of my Ruby Mountain. Take a look. Have a great day.